Alright, Forex market guys, we're back for the second analysis of the day. Today we got the silver. It presents a very interesting case study, but also we decided to call this one out for a bullish conviction. We're initiating a bullish conviction on this one. I want to show you why we've decided to to do that. The interpretation of the technical situation here is, like I said, quite interesting. So let's start. We're looking at the silver here, guys, trading pretty much sideways ever since the beginning of August, right? Prior to that, it was on the upside, right? It was a very strong upside move, and then we saw the first reaction, which seemed to be a technical correction at first. Then we figured out price is probably trading sideways because we saw price kind of reaching the previous high area, but then collapsing back on the downside, taking the previous low, mind you, and finding some strong support here, 21.89, right? So I'm basically just tracking. I'm just describing, the relevant part for us. Technically, it's from this area, right? When, like I said, beginning of August, because at that point now we can clearly count, 1, 2, 3. And now we're looking, I think we're looking at what seems to be number 4, leg number 4 in the making. We had the first upside segment, then a bit of a correction, technical correction, which was also a bit of a sideways correction, right, but a local one. And now we feel that we should be expecting the next upside move that's going to take us back to 28.32 and up. 28.32 and all the way to the previous high around 30. Right, around 30 and even beyond that point. So yeah, that's the area. So I want to show you something quite interesting. Technically speaking, guys, here's what we find to be bullish in as far as in the indication goes, because we've seen price tagging 21.89. That's a big support level. That's a big one, and it did that in a nice fashion by just spiking that area and bouncing off, and ending up positively, and then of course turning around completely. Then we saw 22.89 come into play and starting to provide some support on its own, a higher level support kind of. We saw the first engagement, and just recently, a few days ago, a second engagement, which is why I've marked those two levels here with that yellowish mark here, right? Yellow mark. So we think price is back on the upside. It kind of performed here a bit of a double bottom, if you will, if you want to count this one also. So it's kind of a double, triple bottom actually. But these are two different key levels, right? Let's see where they're coming from. I mean, obviously you can see where this 21.89 is coming from. That's just a black system here that kind of fits the screen. You can see the whole movement. A bigger one here is the blue one. That comes from the monthly chart. Check this out. This is the most interesting part, guys. This is why we feel bullish about the gold. Because of the reaction we had here on that 22.89. You see how the 22.89 is far bigger, right? This is the monthly chart, right? It's a bigger scale, and the system here was also very reliable. We were able to record here 4 moves, right? 4 swings, and then a breakout on the 5th, and then the comeback to retest the same level that got broken, 22.89. So it's just just the reaction we had here over the last couple of months, especially the first one that came with so much force, but was forced to bounce off due to that pressure coming from below 22.89 here. And also last month, right? The following month, last month, another price was threatening to break through, couldn't, failed again, and now it's turning back up. So it looks like it's found a major support level that's gonna push price action back on the upside, right? Back on the upside. So now I'm back on the daily chart, because here I basically, I just introduced the short-term cycle when I go to the daily chart. And according to the short-term cycle, we have a target, right? We have a potential target to aim for, which is 28.32. And like I said, up till 30, where the previous high is, all right? So there you go, bullish conviction on the silver. We're probably going to be back here next week to follow up on this one. All right, that's about it for today. Forex market. Join us later on the Bitcoin, on the cryptocurrency market. It's going to be interesting. See you then. Cheers.